I probably should have did that part before. My desk is a mess. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. Do I want to do some painting today? What do I want to do today? I do have this one here to finish. Where'd she go? Where's the page I was coloring? Oh, there's one. This one. Okay, let's get. Okay, I need to get too lean up here. So. Hmm. Let's get a good photo of him. This is a good side shot. Oh no, where did he go? Okay. Oh, that's gonna be a doozy. Okay. Let's try too lean. Okay. Now that I'm finally got myself figured out here, let me bring up the camera just a bit because it's like right in my, literally right in my face. Okay. So, if you guys don't know or haven't been catching up, I've been trying to um, do some Zelda fan art in my own style. So last night I was working on Joshua over on View's stream, and my goal is to make like these little stained glass pictures with different characters. But I just wanted to get the feel of drawing the characters that I've never drawn before, which is most of them. I've drawn Link before a little bit when I was younger, and I had a lot of work to do because I was never a fan of drawing Zelda because I liked Link, so I just didn't draw her. So today we're gonna draw Tuli, and he's one of my new favorite characters. It's this kid here, and Tulin is part of the Rito tribe. And I don't want to spoil the game, but he's part of the Rito tribe. He's the former leader's son. So, yeah, we're gonna try to draw him. And I thought this was just a good like image of his head. I want to start with just the headshots. Um, I didn't realize there was like a whole ponytail or something back there. So it's good I found this one. Um, just gonna try to give it a shot. I probably won't draw the ponytail right out the gate because it's a weird side shot. So let's see what I can recreate. And I got my pencils. I have two pencils here on the side of me. I'm just gonna grab a colored one, probably blue. I have noticed, which is kind of also making me want to grab the red one, but the blue one sometimes kind of fades away, but I noticed the red one is still there. And I think it did that back here in some of my pictures back here too. When I was trying to use the blue one, it's like it's fading away a little bit. Like you can see these three were like different, and then I got this new one and it started fading. So I need to find out what brand this was because this one's not fading. But I think the problem I was having with this one, which made me switch, was because it was a little hard to erase. So I need to find a better um, brand of blue pencil. But for now, since it's just my sketchbook and I'm just sketching in it, this will work. I'm just looking for a pen. So where is it? Not in there. I need to put my pencils on the top shelf of this drawer thing because I have them at the bottom and I don't know why when I reach for my pencils first. So I need to move everything that's in the top to the bottom. Um, just so I can have my pencils up top of this drawer thing. So maybe I'll do that before we even start because that's going to be annoying. And I have this it's like a little 3-tier drawer storage system. Uh, I guess it's supposed to be for like pastels or something, but um, the only pastels I really have are my Neo 2s, and I keep them in the original container, or I guess tin is what it came in. So I keep them in there, and they're fine in there. I don't take them out of the house that much, and when I do, I put them like in a small pallet tin. So they're okay in their original tin, and they just sit on my desk. So it's not like, I'm toting them around the house or anything. Now, if we move, that's something that's probably going to have to sit in the car. It'll be in the car for the drive. Not that we're moving or anything, but just thinking future wise, if we move, that's something I don't want like in the moving van because I can imagine them breaking and then me opening that tin and having a whole heart attack because my what you call it, they broke. So I'm just gonna move my inking things down here to the bottom, and then we'll get started on Tulane. And I'm just gonna and the drawers, like I have them set up a little bit different. So some of the little slots in the drawer, they are a little bit bigger. Like some sections are a little bit bigger than others, but I'm just gonna toss all this stuff down there because I don't use like my inking supplies that much. Um, it's kind of like whenever I do a final illustration, then I'll reach for it, or if I need like some jet black paint or something, I'll reach for like my markers, my acrylic markers, because I have black and white, and I'll reach for those when it's time to. However, I'm noticing. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say it doesn't seem like there's enough room, but it is. It was almost odd. I was almost gonna say it's the same. The drawers are the same size, just the sections are a little smaller. Okay, now I can put my pencils up top. Actually, you know what? No, is it the same? Yeah, it's the same amount of room. Okay. So I also, along with my pencils, I keep my white gel pens and white anything that I use. I keep them also in the same section as my pencils for some reason. I don't know why, but I keep them there. Let me see what else. I have like these Derwent drawing pencils that are like water soluble that I never use. And I probably should get around to it, but they're not bad. It's just I don't really know how to use them. So that's my issue, is that because I don't know how to use them, I don't use them. And I probably shouldn't do that either. Should probably use my stuff. Okay. And I am a bit early, so okay, so here's the red one, and I just keep it in my regrit pencil, and then my blue one I keep in my this is my Pilot S3 series pencil. So, and then I have a red one in the Prismacolor Verithin, but this one doesn't erase very well either. So that one doesn't get used because it doesn't erase well. And then I have a very, very certain set amount of like different type of pencil hardnesses. So I like using the harder pencils, and I try to keep those separate from my regular ones. And then I have a this is my Nkuru Toga pencil, which I might keep out too because that is kind of important. And of course, I'm gonna bring my Pentel. I could bring the mono, but the Pentel is closer, so I'm bringing the Pentel eraser. I don't think I need a pencil sharpener. My pencils are pretty sharpened, so I'm good on that. I thought about drawing some of this stuff digitally, but this eraser is slightly annoying. This is the what do you call it? This is the like the kneaded eraser that I never use, but I'm gonna keep it around because I know I'm gonna need it eventually. So I just keep it in here, but it's flat because I flattened it, but it's kind of sometimes keeps the drawer from closing, and it's a little irritating. Okay, I'm gonna put my. Actually, I might keep this out because if I end up lining some of that stuff, I'm gonna need a liner. So this is the 0.3. And that's the 0.3 in the brown. I need it in sepia. Here it is. Okay. Okay. All set. And then my colored pencils, I'm just going to move my luminance to this little pouch. So they're permanently in there for now, which is also my pencil case. So when I go out, I throw a pencil in there or two, and then I have colored pencils in case I want to color something, whatever I'm drawing. Okay. So Tulane, he is. I like him. I don't know what it was about him. I think it was just his little attitude he had. Like he's the type you can't tell him nothing, and um, he's fun to play alongside in the game. All right, so this is my um, uni, high uni, I think it's called, and this is a 9H. So I like this one because even if I press hard, it doesn't appear very hard in my sketchbook. Okay, and then also down here, in case you're wondering what this is, I was trying to figure out what shape I wanted for the stained glass effect. Um, I kind of like the one with the pointed tip. So I did one pointed and one not, and I did this one. I put it on my tablet and did it digitally, and then this one I just did right inside my sketchbook. And I also kind of think I want to play around with the circle too and see how that turns out. But I was trying to finalize the pointed one. And of course, they're all going to have like different backgrounds and such. Let me get a drink. Okay. So Tulane, he seems to be. He's got his bow and arrow here too. Um, but let's just start. Maybe I should have found one where he's like facing forward, but I like the side one because you can see his draw up here so you can see his all his side markings. So like his and then he's got like a that kind of a shape because and then it's like a point. So his chin is kind of like a all right, and then I'm gonna just his eyes are doing something. It's like he's looking downward. So that would be how would downward look? It's like that, roughly. Okay. He doesn't have any ears, or I mean, if he does, it's underneath, somewhere. But so the tip of his nose or his beak should be about right here because his eyes are going to be here. And then it kind of, I think I need to draw it bigger because it kind of gets a little down and out, and then it kind of goes over a little bit. So I think this, like his head needs to be bigger. There we go. And I can guarantee you that this is not gonna turn out the best. Right out the gate, it's definitely gonna take me a few tries because one, I'm not good at drawing birds, and two, this is quite literally my first time drawing him. That's probably too big, but we'll get it together. So, and I try not to have too many like sketch lines around because then I get lost in what I'm doing and it's hard to see which line is the final line and things like that. So, okay. So now let's try his eyes. Now his eyes are like kind of wide, but he also has like a little point, but they're really wide. So let's, if I can get it right, they're gonna be kind of wonky looking because of his head shape, and I hope like I think that needs to be more in a slant. And it's funny because when I want to draw on a slant, I cannot, but when I don't want to, it still didn't come out on a slant. But that's okay. We'll just fix his gaze over that way. And then this one is kind of like, I don't know what he's looking at in this picture, but it's kind of funny. Okay. And then we will just do kind of his eyebrows are kind of, everybody's eyebrows in this game seems to be kind of tiny and short and blocky looking. Okay. He's coming out kind of funny looking, but it's all good. So he's got like his little feather things. Actually, they're not that close, so I'm gonna back it up a little bit. They're a little further back. And he's got like a side swooping one. And then that's, so I think I need to focus, like this needs to be fixed a little bit, but that's okay. And then that's kind of like a curve or something. Interesting. So now we just need his little, I guess these are like his little side feathers or something. I don't know. And his neck. So we want to make sure he's got the little tiny one. And he's got one more side swooping one. He looks older for some reason. I drew him a little older. He doesn't look like little Tooling. And then he has like a scarf thing kind of around him. So let's get that going. And like the other one, I won't draw his whole body because in the sticker, it's gonna be like they're gonna be like, kind of small stickers, probably like 2 inches or a little bit bigger. So I don't want the whole entire body, but just wanted to make sure that there's enough of him so he's recognizable. And excuse me if I'm a little quiet today. Okay, so for some reason he doesn't look as young in this one, and I think it's probably his beak. And then he's got blue eyes, by the way. And then these are black. He looks mean. Okay, so let me see if I can do a front style one of him. And I'm gonna draw him how, like in my style. So let me just look for a front facing one because um, something needs to be fixed here. Okay, so let's see. His eyes are literally in the middle. Let's get the head shape without the feathers. At least like in the style of my head shape. So let's, now that we got the rough reference of him, even though he looks like a scared chicken, um, let's do this in my style. So there we go. We got the eyes, and the eyes are a little bit lower actually. But I want them kind of big probably, but that's the general area. And his eyebrows are like really high, so I'll probably bring this line up just a bit because I want his eyes to be a little bit bigger, like he's happy and surprised. Okay, there. And so his beak is, it's almost like a star shape kind of thing. So it's like it's gonna be the beak. The beak is gonna be the hardest part for me. I'm seeing that now. But it's kind of like a this, and I just want to how. Okay, let's try to draw the beak separate because this beak I like, but it's the front facing beak, and I want to just draw it. Watch me get it right here, and I'm gonna be so angry. Okay, so let's get the top beak. So the top beak has like a little point. Boom, right? And then it's probably a little thicker than that point. And then the bottom beak is just, looks like it's just connected, I guess. And it's kind of like from here. And it's kind of rounded, but it has a little point too. Just a tad smaller. And then, you know, his, I think this, yeah, needs to be pointier. Okay. All right. I guess it kind of looks like a beak. Okay. So then he has like, you know, he's got his little feather things, but I'm gonna do them in my style. So we're just gonna, it's almost like a ponytail. And then he's got his little side facing feathers, also gonna be in my style. And I think this is a lot easier to do in my style than trying to draw it the way they have it. I was like, once I have like a general understanding, it's like, okay, I got it. But this beak is gonna be, maybe I should bring it up, or maybe I can just, maybe I can simplify this beak. How would you simplify it? Maybe just give them like a, because if I can get away with simplifying it, it'll be a lot easier to just draw. Okay, and then his eyes, I could probably get away with putting the bottom too. And then his eyes, I want them big, but they are, well, they have like a rounded, almost like they're rounded, but they have some slant to them too. And I'm not sure if that's, I want that definitely conveyed. He doesn't have like eyelashes or anything. Okay, he looks a little spooked. I know what it is. His eyes are further apart. They're not that close together. Tulane is hard. Okay. And then we'll give him his eyebrows. His eyebrows are pretty. So this one kind of looks like him a little bit, and we'll just, he ended up not being, I wanted him facing the front, but for some reason he's faced a whole nother direction. And then we'll give him his little, I guess, bandana type of thing. It's really like a handkerchief type of thing. Should we give him his bow? And I feel like this can be brought down a bit. There we go. So if I can just get rid of some of these overly, unnecessarily sketchy lines. You know, I want his face to be a little bit rounder. Now he looks like Tulane, a little bit. His head also needs to be a little bit shorter, so I actually need to bring this down. And then we'll give him his little things from right there. All right, looking more and more like him. I don't know what it is, but he just looks so different between my style and then me attempting to draw that other one. And then we'll give him the nice little things, my normal usual. And so his eyes kind of have like a little, okay, and but they do have this little slant thing here, so I'm gonna keep that. And they also have like this is blackish. So if I can just kind of convey that, it will be good without messing it up. Okay. And so his little handkerchief thing, it's like let me just draw the pattern here. Because it has like a little pattern on it. Okay. It's not too it's not too bad compared to the other one. Maybe I could and then his beak has like a little black thing here. But like if I can just like his mouth, something's crooked. So we're doing like that. Not too bad. It looks like he has on makeup. I mean, technically he does. Like he even has like this greenish eyeshadow type of thing on. But not too bad. He kind of looks the same. Of course, they did it a lot better, but uh maybe it's got to be. And then his neck, I think, is a little bit too thick. Also, okay. So I kind of want to I like this one better, even though it's not like if I can take that face and incorporate some of like the things. I mean, I wish I can just like merge them both because this one can almost be like an original character because it doesn't even look like him. So I'm just gonna ink this one because I like this one. Watch this. The inking doesn't look anything like the sketch because that is story of my life. Even though I go over the lines, the exact same lines, the exact same way, it usually turns out totally different. And I'll be like, that is not how. I'm not sure what it is about this one, but I like this one. So we will ink. I mean, we can ink them both, really. So I think it was the eyes, though. Maybe if I like avert the gaze a little bit, he won't look so mean. Nope, still looks mean. Now he just looks like, I don't know. He doesn't look like him. I'm gonna like put the little thing on this side. It's kind of funny looking, but it's cute. It is cute. We'll give it that. It could be better, but hey. And I don't know, let's ink this one in a different brown. And now that I have Tulane out of the way, maybe we'll get some coloring going. Okay, where is, oh right. I literally just moved everything and um, it's still doing strange things. All right, let's do Kid Tulane in a darker brown. It's almost like that can be Tulane when he gets older. The top of his head kind of looks like a tree. And I'm just going to make this darker. Everybody must be still sleeping today. One of his eyes is bigger than the other. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to give my watercolors another attempt. Okay, so now that I got him all inked in, he kind of still looks like Tulane. I was a little concerned at first, but not too bad. I got an email saying a package was coming, and I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. It's supposed to be coming tomorrow. Hopefully, it's something fun and I can share with you guys. It just randomly was like, email bright and early. Hey, you've got a package coming, expected delivery. And I'm like, oh, okay, sure. I like packages. I'll take it. Here we go, 8-5. Okay. Also, I think I'm gonna like rearrange the way my desk is again, because the bottom drawer of I'm trying to ink in this thing I have here. Is my Copic running dry? No. Okay. I think it just might be the type of book I'm sketching in. trying to ink this in because I'm going to practice the stained glass effect here still. Even though we added tooling to the page. Okay. And I don't know what was wrong with that one. It just acted like it didn't want to. Do I have a bigger one? I don't. That was my biggest one? Really? I have an 07. There. I wish I had one of those things, you know, where you can like hook your pencil to and make it like a circle. Because I want to do a circle one, a circle stained glass right here. Um, I could use like, I guess I can use like some tape or something, but do I have something big enough? This might be too big, this tape. Well, maybe not. It's not, it doesn't seem too bad. I have like a roll of tape. This is that tape I got from Temu, that masking tape. I guess I can do that. And then I'll just do it in this Copic so that I don't have to redo it twice. Oh my gosh, this tape. Uh-oh. Messed it up a little bit, but that's what sketchbooks are for. All your mistakes. Okay. It's wonky looking because the tape's a little uneven, but that's okay. Hi, Jamie. It's a slow Sunday today. I'm here because, you know, I try to stream for you guys every Sunday, but I am a little tired and it's not that much going on, but I did try to draw Tui. If you watch back from the beginning, he's another character from Zelda that I was attempting to draw. Uh, he came out a little weird looking. I think I like this one better, but this one makes him look older. Like he's actually really young, like this one, but this one makes him look older, and I kind of like that one. So I might actually just go with this one for the sticker because this one kind of creeps me out a little bit, but I do like the way his head shape and his beak came out, but the eyes are kind of creepy. Even though that's what his eyes kind of look like, something about him is a little weird looking. So if I can, like, if I put it in my tablet and just like redo his eyes, I can do them like in like maybe my style or something. Then I can go with both. But I'm definitely keeping this one. This one looks pretty cool. It's always the side images that turn out better than the front facing ones, I'm noticing for me. I don't know why, but it didn't turn out too bad, I guess. I have a whole list of characters that I want to turn into stickers just so I can stick them all over. But the problem I think I'm going to have, I might have to change sketchbooks cuz I don't think stickers will stick very well to this. This is like a cloth material. Um and I don't think I have any random stickers lying around. But I want them, well, maybe I could just stick them on the inside of my sketchbook. They'll be safer in there. Too big and bold. Yeah, but, and that's the crazy part. Like, that's how he is in the game. He's got like this big and bold attitude, but I don't know. Something's creepy about that one, but I like this one. So I think I'm gonna just, cause I'm almost done with this sketchbook, and I'm like, um, I know the my newer one, I'm still gonna have like my characters, but I want to like practice other, you know, like fan art and, you know, other characters like in my style type of stuff. But I carry my sketchbook everywhere and they might get beat up on the outside or they might fall off because, like I said, this is like cloth. So I may put them on the inside because I know they'll be safe in there. And like, because I know for my other sketchbook, the one that I'm a little less inclined to finish because I don't like the smoothness of the paper. So like this one, the one that I use for sketchbook stories, it'll stick to this. I don't know what material this is, but it'll stick to this. But I even still, the ones that I got from the last art fair I went to, I stuck them on the inside just because I didn't want them to get messed up. So um, I need to work on sketchbook stories too. I have the next part planned out. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But I don't. I won't say I don't like the paper in this one. I like how bright it is, but it's too smooth for me. Like there is no texture for my poor little pencil to grip onto. So I don't know. I want to keep going in it just so that I can finish it because I have a little bit more in this one than I do in my current one. Yeah, they'll get messed up on the outside, so I think I'm gonna put them on the inside. Maybe for sketchbook stories, I'll keep them on the outside because that book doesn't leave the house. But for like my regular sketchbook, I'm just gonna put them on the inside because I don't want them to get messed up. But like I love this paper because it's bright, but I hate it because there's no texture. But I feel like it's a waste. I have so much in here, and I'll probably just I don't know. I need to use it, so I need to keep it around so I can finish it. But I'm not a fan of the paper. And it's funny because sketchbook stories is in also that same book. So I'm just trying to use up my things before I get a new one. Um, my next sketchbook, I know I'm probably gonna want white paper, but it has to be like I need to go to the art store so I can touch it because it has to have some texture. Also, let me erase some of this because it's just smearing and all over poor Joshua there. Okay. Yeah. So that's pretty much what I had got on to do. But this one's, I'm excited. This one's almost done. I'll do a flip through when it's finished. But I don't have very much to go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Not even 20. I have 19 double pages to do. And then that's it. So essentially, this sketchbook should be done in 19 days or less because I'm trying to draw every day. So, you know, once it's filled, and some of these pages, some of them have less on it than others, and that's fine with me. I don't care. Uh, I've seen some people, they have like stuff in their sketchbook from like here, here, here. Like they just have all the spaces and everything filled in, and I'm like, wow. I thought mine was all over the place. I was watching a lady earlier. She was doing her sketchbook tour, and she was flipping through it, and every single page was just like filled to the brim with stuff. And I'm like, wow, that is the definition of saving paper. So, mine, I have stuff on every page, but it's not like filled to the brim type of stuff. Um, Most of it is like thumbnails and like little random bits and things like that, and color swatches. So, I don't know. I don't see how. Yeah, it was like, and I mean, and it was weird because she was talking about how she doesn't do any final pieces or anything like that. She just sketches in her spare time when, she's not in a good mood or just feels like sketching or whatever the case may be. And I'm just like, you don't do any final, like, you don't have any. I was just baffled. I was like, wow. So, me, I like to pull some final pieces for mine and I like to turn them into things and, um, I like to see them not just, I don't want to say rotting away in my sketchbook, but I want to see them around me to just be like, oh wow, I did that and it actually turned out kind of cool. It didn't turn out weird. So I do, I have a Cricut machine and I need to figure out how to do like custom cuts around. But right now I only know how to cut like circles around things because when I try to do a custom cut around it, it turns out strange. So um right now I think I'm just gonna do like some circle stickers maybe. I definitely want this one on a sticker. And I'm trying to figure out, like, I like this one. Of course, I'm going to refine her a little bit. But I like the expression on this one. This one, I simplified it more. Um, so I don't know. That might end up being two as well. And then Link, I did him on my tablet. So see if I can find him. Well, he's not lost. I have a lot of icons on my tablet. Let's see. So this one I did digitally, and I was reading this book that I have on how to like use Procreate, and it was telling me I was able to put an image in here, like, and you can see it says reference, and I could pull the colors from here, like the colors I need, and put them on there. So I was practicing that. Um, they didn't tell me how to get rid of the thing off the screen though, but that's how that one turned out. And I want to do another one. Like they're just gonna all be different stained glass ones, and just turn them into stickers and stick them in my sketchbook. I might put some in my shop depending on how good they turn out, but we'll see. But really, I just want to stick them. Right now I don't know what I did with it. I have a list, but I have it separated by video game. So right now I'm focusing on Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom characters to try and draw them. And then next after that, I think I have Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, followed by Wind Waker, followed by Skyward Sword, I think. So I'm gonna be on a Zelda kick for a while, just to get all the, oh my gosh, I love Zelda. I have to draw it every day out of the way. And I'm still working on my characters. I also want to do like a character sheet of my character, so I want to draw him in different poses, and that'll probably be here on the, well, not the next page obviously, but that'll be on one of the coming pages probably, or I might do it in a bigger book, a bigger sketchbook, because I might need a lot of space for that, and then I can just always stick it in here, fold it up and stick it in here. But I want to refine him a little bit. I want to find a kind of a stable outfit for him because he doesn't really have one. Usually I just throw him in a shirt and some shorts, or depending on what they're doing. My characters, they might be in their scout uniform, which I haven't quite refined yet either. So I need to refine my character a bit. So he's, just doing a lot of different things. And I am every now and then still kind of coloring, but I mainly focus on my art right now, which is another reason why you probably don't see a lot of people in here lately, because mainly my YouTube is coloring community people, and then I have the small section that's here for whatever it is I do, my rambling, my art, my whatever, sitting here talking for no reason. And then I have like a very, very small section that I'm growing that's here for my art. So it's gonna be kind of odd getting used to not seeing us, because usually I have at least like 15 people in here at any given time. But um, lately I'm noticing that it's usually like maybe 6 and under, because I don't think I'm doing what they like to see, which is fine. I don't mind it. I'm noticing it, and it's kind of like, wow, okay, I get it. So like, and even I was going through like my videos, I noticed that my Joanna Basford one has like over 1,000 views. I'm like, wow, okay, everybody really enjoyed Joanna Basford, but I do want to do another page in there. I haven't done one in a while, and I keep looking at that page with the. It's like a vanity set. I kind of want to do that one, but it's just so much going on that page. So, but I haven't forgotten about the people who like to see me color. It's just that now I'm more focused on my art, which is where I need to be anyway, because I keep saying, "Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do that," but then I'm not doing things to, assist in that. Like I'll say, "Oh, I want to like I kind of want to go to a convention. I'm supposed to be tabling with this lady, and she told me to call her once I had like enough things to sell and things like that, and she wanted me to go with her. Um yeah, a lot of people enjoy her. Yeah, exactly. And this her recent one is probably my favorite. All the others I don't really care for. Ivy and the Inky Butterfly is not too bad. There's a boatload of flowers in that one, so I don't, I tend to stray away from the books that have a bunch of flowers in them. So um I don't like coloring flowers that much, and I'm not very good at them either. So, but like, I'm supposed to be tabling with this lady, and I'm like, um, I don't have anything to put on my table. Like, and I think they give you, I think it's a 4 foot or 8 foot space, and yeah, I think the flowers are her main topic. The flowers and like the leaves and the little doodles. Yeah, and I colored more in this new one than I thought I would though, but it's the flowers for me. Um, she said I could share a space with her or I can get my own space or however, but because I told her, I said, I don't have anything to, like when I went to that convention, it was like everybody had, I want to say it was some of them had 4 feet, some of them had 8 feet spaces. And, it was almost like they had years worth of stuff to sell. And I was just like, oh, I'm like, yeah, I don't remote. At the time, I didn't have anything. I was like, I don't have anything to sell. I was just showing her like my art. She was asking me about it. And she's like, yeah, you should get a table. And I'm like, I don't have anything to put on the table. Like. So that's another thing I kind of been thinking about. I've been watching a lot of like convention videos, and it looks fun. Just for the experience alone, it looks fun. So I'm, also thinking about that. These eyes are so creepy looking. So once I put this in my tablet, just erasing these sketch lines so it's easier to fix in my tablet. Hopefully I can fix those eyes because they're a little weird. I might just like round them a bit. Like just make them circles. Kind of like, just like make them circles. And then maybe put like I don't know, that may be kind of creepy. I don't know, I have to fix it on my tablet. But I wanted to keep his little things because he has like some makeup kind of on. I don't want to say makeup, but that's what it is. And he has like some green kind of like eyeshadow type of thing. Yeah, it's exactly. But I noticed like my first convention, I think I wanted to be in Los Angeles. One, because I noticed that when I was at that art fair, it wasn't a lot of like foot traffic. Like, and I think it's like one of the smaller ones, but it wasn't a lot of foot traffic. And when I would go to Anime Expo with my little brother, and in California, that place used to be packed. And I was like, how cool would it be to get into Anime Expo, have a table, and meet like all of those artists? That would be like, that'd be amazing. Even if I don't sell a thing, just meeting those artists and, networking and talking to people and heck, honestly, shopping at their table really would be awesome. So one day, probably like, maybe next year or the next 2 years, I'll have some things to sell. I do have my sister, she helped me place an order for some things to put in my shop, and I'm excited for that. I cannot wait. And I also have a print. It's kind of like a theme. It's going to be a theme, and I can't wait. And so that'll be like a start. We did a small order because I don't want to like go buying all this stuff of the same product. Like, imagine buying like 100 of something and then, um, you know what I mean? That product is not popular or it doesn't sell. That's a waste of money to me. So I thought I'd start small. Just go without it. Yeah, I used to go with my little brother every year. We would go, and we didn't like do cosplay or anything, but we would walk around and look at the tables and look at the art stuff and buy keychains and buttons and food, and it was a blast. When I say that it was heavy foot traffic, it was heavy. The place was packed every single day of the con, and it was pretty awesome. We would go. We weren't like exhibitors or anything. We would go as just attendees. So it was in downtown LA. And then they have another one. I think it's called, because the one for LA, I think it's Anime Expo. That's the one that's in LA. But then there's one in Long Beach that I just recently found out about, and I don't know the name. I think it's like Anime LA or something like that. And I was watching videos of that one and I was like, wow. And it was at the Long Beach Convention Center and the area was nice, and like the artists, they do vlogs sometimes, and the area was nice and the convention was nice. It looked clean. I was like, okay, that one looks kind of fun. It didn't look as packed as Anime Expo, but it still looked like there was a lot, you know, going on there. It was enough going on for, you to just be like, wow. And you can go in and there's so many artists and they have so much talent and so many things to like sell. And I was watching the video and I was like, ooh, wish I was there. I would have bought that. And it's like shopping with my eyes on YouTube. And I thought it was pretty awesome because it's just kind of like I'm in this group on Facebook, and it's, let me see, while I'm sitting here running my mouth, I can be drawing another character. Who's next on my list? I did Joshua. Oh boy, that's gonna be a tough one. Let's find Sidon. Um, so I joined this group on Facebook, and it's an artist alley group, and basically, um, it's like a virtual artist alley. So it would be like as if you were at a con, selling your things and buying other things, but it's online. And I'm like, well, I don't. It's cool. I want to be in there because, um, I want that kind of experience. I still want to see what other people are selling and so on and so forth. But I want that like in person experience also. Okay, so our next character is Sidon. He's in both games, but I don't know what his role is in the new game because I just reached the area where he is. So I don't know what's happening and how big his role is going to be, but He had a pretty big role in the first part of it, Breath of the Wild. So I'm gonna attempt to draw Mr. Sidon, but I'm gonna try to draw him in my style. So let's. Well, there's really no room to draw him on this page, so I guess we're moving on to another one. uh, oh, I bought some binder clips too, because this sketchbook is supposed to lay flat, but I think because I'm reaching the end, it's starting to like kind of flop up over here a little bit. And it didn't start doing that until I got to the back. But I got some of these binder clips from the dollar store, so it's all good. They feel like they came from the dollar store too, but it'll work for now. Okay, that's better. Severe storms here, some tornadoes. Yeah, we're it looks like we're about to get some weirdness too. It said we were supposed to have like thunderstorms today. It was sprinkling a little bit earlier, and it's really dark, but that's about it. Nothing crazy yet. Knock on wood. Which, I don't have anywhere to go today, so I don't mind if it's gonna be a little crazy, just a little. Nothing too crazy. All right, this is not the pencil I was drawing with. Is it? It is. Okay. Hopefully you don't have anywhere to go and it's nice and you know. Okay, so let's see. Let's try to draw the original first. So let's try to draw him from the front side. That's gonna be crazy. So I'm just gonna. But yeah, so I want the in-person experience. I don't want to just take part in like, you know what I mean, like just the online stuff because I feel like well, you might as well, just tell people about your shop. Hey, here's my shop online, buy online. Like it's not the same as meeting the people in person and then, you kind of like, oh, uh maybe I just need to draw this like straight up in my own style first. I'm concerned about how this is going to turn out. Oh, yeah, your garden's going to love the rain. I don't have a garden because I am in Vegas and I feel like anything I get will probably die unless it's one of those weird desert plants. So I'm going to draw this thing on the back of his head first. Well, so he has like this little thing that goes kind of like that across his head, I guess so. But he also has this thing, so I'm going to draw this first. It's in the back. But I'm going to draw it first only because. What is that anyway? Okay, so it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe I should draw his eyes first. Because this thing he has, it kind of comes down in the middle of his face. I guess it's like his fin. So if I was a shark and I had a fin, it would be about right here, I think. And then this part it's almost like a visor. I don't know. Okay. Ooh, can't wait to do this in my style because what in the heavens? And then his eyes are underneath this thing, so I don't think they're that big. Okay, but they are today because why not? And then I keep giving everybody, it seems like this weird, creepy glare. It's been desert weather there. Oh, at least you got humidity. We're just now getting a little bit. It's always dry and depressing here. But let's see. I'm just gonna. This kind of goes like that. I think it's like a weird. Why is this part of his head? Oh, I think I see what's going on. Okay, so, jeez. All right. Once you understand what's going on, I think it's a little easier to draw. But my goodness. And then for some reason they got this thing way back here, and I think it's because it's part of his head, and so you got like the fins that are kind of coming down the side here, and they're doing like this weird thing down the side of his face. No, I don't know why I did that. Okay, there. And so this one's a little smaller. I don't I don't know why. I could have drawn him bigger. And I feel like this needs to be a little bit more pointy. And for some reason they got his mouth open, so alright, we'll do that. I guess he's screaming at whomever. And then he has like shark teeth, because he's a shark. And so on top of this thing, there's like some kind of. Everybody's got like weird feather things on. I don't know what this is, but alright. Something like that. I don't know exactly what it is, but hey. And then his neck is kind of thick, so we'll just give him his thick neck. And then he's got like this little piece. I guess it's like a neck piece, like jewelry maybe. Mm, I don't know, but he's got it. So roughly, this is what Sidon looks like. He's a hammerhead shark, I think, or some kind of shark. And he also has like a little scar right here, but you can't really see it from the front. It's like on the side. And so I think, because that's going to be something like that. And then, the rest of his body and however, whatever. But I'm going to jazzify this and I'm going to make him, I'm going to do it in my style a little bit. Because while this is cute, I suppose, I kind of want him, because there was like one in the book where, because I think in the game, I think there was a point in the game where he was like kind of a baby. I wonder if I can find that image. Let's see. He was like at one point he was like a baby, so I would want to draw his head bigger and like give him kind of like, okay, let's. I would want to give him like bigger feet, not, well, yeah, bigger, but you know what I mean, like, I don't know, there's his little fin thing, and I think like we'll just bring this up and somehow kind of bring that out and about. And this is just me like trying to figure this out in my style roughly without um you know so I would like to think his little things are a little shorter maybe, and we'll give him like that big uh let's give him a big happy smile because he's like a kid. So we'll give him like the big smile, and we'll give him the. This looks so rough, and we'll just make his eyes like that for now. So something kind of like that, but maybe more, obviously more refined. So I don't know. Let's see. Cause Sidon is more like I can probably even. All right, let's make his head slightly bigger. Cause he's got that big thing on his head. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have him facing that way this time. And I don't know, I kind of want him to have like a round. I don't think his head is round, but I kind of want it to be. And we'll draw his little head thing here, and we'll have it, I guess, like, this thing is kind of weird. I know it's part of him, but it's just weird. But I don't really know what to do with it because it's like, okay, but anyway. So then we got his little fin things, and I'm going to make those slightly smaller. Oh, and then since he's facing the side, I guess I should have his little tail thing, right? Because this is part of like a tail type of thing. And then he would also have like, I think he has like a little, well, I guess it's a fin. I was going to say horn, but it's actually a fin. And we'll do them like that. All this here is not necessary. Okay. And I'm like, I don't know. He's a little hard to draw because he's a character, and then obviously this one is like behind him since he's facing this way. So like it would be. So I want him to have the round head. We're gonna keep that. And I'm just gonna get rid of some of these unnecessary lines because they're driving me crazy slightly. Okay. But honestly, I think his tail thing is longer than that because it's supposed to, like, okay, this, don't laugh, but this is going to be his body for now. So his tail thing should be, I think it's longer. I think it almost reaches the ground a little bit. So it actually should be about there. I really chibi-fied him this time. Let's give him a woohoo. He's happy because why not? All right. So he has kind of like those shark eyes. So we'll give him those because that's his thing because he's a shark. So fine. And then let's give him like since he's a shark, we'll give him his signature teeth. And then, yeah, there we go. And then for his eyes, we'll just make them like that. And I will simplify the crap out of something if I cannot. He's short. He's a little chibi Sidon. And oh my gosh, I think that would be the most adorablest sticker. But like I don't think his hand needs to be because these things come out in front. So I can bring this hand down or I can even bring it in front. And we'll give him he doesn't wear pants, but he has like this jacket thing. Um I don't even think it's a jacket. It's more like armor. But we'll make it a jacket just because, why not? But he doesn't have on pants. So that's. But like I mean, we could give him pants if we wanted to, but he doesn't wear pants, so we don't really need to give him any. But I think his like he has like little signature uh markings, and then we'll give him like his little thing that it's like a little thing that I think it's for to close his. Oh, you can't even see. It's so off. Okay, let me move because I have a bunch of stuff right here. Hold on. Totally off. Yeah, I found that out very, very quickly. All right, there we go. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Little Sidon. So we'll give him his jacket. That's this here. But he has like this little thing that kind of closes it, and then I think he has like a sash or something. But since we're simplifying it, we don't really need to do all of that. We'll just give him his jacket though, because why not? Then he's got like his little signature markings. And he also has that thing. I don't know what that is. It's almost like a crown. So I guess we have to give him that because that's like his thing. So we'll put it there. Um, I don't know. I think it's like a diamond or something. We didn't really have to give it to him, but it's like his. I don't want to take any of his like signature pieces away from him, but it's there. he is. He's ready, and I don't know what he's ready for, but he's ready. And then I'm just gonna get rid of these unnecessary lines that I have here that I always. These are I call them my leftover sketch lines because they're there just to annoy me, but I need them to draw. So, well, see, Don turned out kind of cute because I didn't want to overcome. Like, he's such a complicated character, and I was just like, you know what? We're not doing complicated today. And then his little thing, I guess it has like a jewel on it and some other fancy stuff going on here, and we'll figure that out later. But yeah, he's cute. I like this one. This one's cute too with the smile. I like the smile of this one. So I might I don't see why we can't refine this one. Let's see if we can fix it. And we'll simplify it like we did the other one. And then that way, we won't have to worry about the craziness. Like, I don't like complicated. So we'll simplify our poor Sidon here. And we'll give him his little jewel thing or whatever that thing is supposed to be. And which way is he's facing this way this time. So we'll give him his little tail fin. He's not as young in this one. But I do like the smile of this one, so we'll keep the little happy smile. And we'll get rid of these annoying lines too. He's kind of cute in that one too. But if I had to choose, definitely this one for a sticker. Thank you. I am glad you like him. I like this one. He's cute. I think he turned out a little bit better than Tulane, honestly. The bird. I don't know, that one's cute too. I'm on the roll. They're actually turning out. This one came out kind of creepy looking though. I don't know. That was me trying to do them realistically, but I don't know why I'm trying to do them realistically when they're not even realistic, and I don't draw realistically. So I don't know what I was thinking, attempting. I think I can just look at the picture and try it in my style from there. I don't think there's really a need to do this. Although when I did it for the bird, it turned out pretty cool. So I don't know, maybe I'll just keep doing it the way I'm doing it and see what I have to come up with. But once I get the hang of actually drawing them in whatever style I'm going to draw them in, then there's the designing the sticker part. So we will see how that will turn out. And then I have to figure out how to work my stupid Cricut machine. I mean, it's not stupid, but it's user error definitely. It's probably something I'm not paying attention to in the instructions because there's like YouTube guides and stuff I was watching, but I don't know. I'm still doing something wrong. But I did, yeah. I like the bird too. Tulane turned out pretty nice. Well, at least I have, at least 3 sticker ideas. So we've got this one. If I can fix this one, then we'll have 4. But I need to fix it first, but we'll see. But I do like this one. As for Joshua, I think for her, I'm going to go with this one because she seems a little bit more expressive in this one. And maybe I'll just incorporate some things from this one. Yeah, those Cricut machines they're really nice. They do a lot. They do a lot. I have a Cricut something Air. I don't know. Who's the bird? His eyebrows are really high. But that's how it was in the picture. So I was trying to, I don't know. He looks weird, but we'll fix it. I do like the way his head and his feathers turned out, though. They're nice and rounded. But I don't know. I might go with that other one. And then, obviously, for Sidon, we're going with this one. Because cute. And if I could fix this one, because I do like the smile. He looks so happy in that one. But definitely this one. The eyebrows, I don't, it could be. It could be the beak too, because that was giving me some problems. Everything just seems a little off centered. Because the only part about this one, like if I take his face away, and I know that sounds bad, but if I legitimately take his face away, I like this one. So when I put it into my iPad, because it'll be a lot easier to erase and fix mistakes, I'm just gonna, for this one, I'm just gonna not do his face. Um, Maybe I'll slightly turn him to the side. That way I can use maybe this beak. And then I'll fix those eyes. Maybe I'll just make them like rounded, like chibi eyes or something. I don't know. But we'll figure that out. But definitely this one. And I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm going to use the original colors. But I don't know if I'm going to have like a background or if I just want to keep them as character stickers and just leave them the way they are. This is, maybe I'll do them all like this in the little tiny chibi. That would be so adorable. I don't know how I would do Tulane though. This little guy right here, and he's like one of my favorite characters right now. But he's gonna, I feel it. He's gonna annoy me when I'm drawing him. So I gotta practice him more. But I have a lot of characters on my list. I'm just putting that clip there because so I was going through my Zelda art book 152,000 times. So in my Breath of the Wild one, it has like all the different characters, and I'm probably gonna have to hang on. Yeah, he. I know he's gonna annoy me. Hi, Lisa. Leslie, I'm sorry, I said Lisa. Jesus, one of those mornings. Hold on. Um, Lisa, Lord, forgive me. That is not your name. Uh, so I was going through it trying to figure out which, and I'm gonna move these drinks back because if they spill, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Um, I was going through here and it has like different characters, and oh, I wonder if Baby Shadon is in here because there's Mifa. That's like what's her name? Hold on, is Baby Shadon in here? That would be great if he is. No, no. Ah, seriously? Ah, he should have so been in here. Oh, but this is the first one, so he's he's probably not in that part. He's probably, oh man, that would suck so bad. Maybe he's in this part because these are like the Zora people. Oh, I should do the king. Where is he? He better be in here. Seriously? No way. Okay. Well, it would have been like now I feel like just flipping through flipping through here looking for him because I feel like he should be in here. But fine. All right. So I don't see him, but I was flipping through here and I was like, okay, what characters do I want to turn into a sticker? And some of these monsters definitely is going to be turned into stickers too. But since I'm doing the Breath of the Wild characters first, I was kind of flipping through. Okay, she's adorable. I don't know who this kid is. I think it's just a random kid. Oh, you can't. Can you see her? Nope. Let me lift it up. These books are so freaking heavy. Okay, there's a kid. Look at her. Look at that hair. You can't really tell. I should probably when I'm showing off. Yeah, I don't know why in the world I said Lisa. I don't even. Well, I know a few Lisas, but I don't. I don't know. I'm sorry. I think it's just one of those days. I'm trying to make it to where you guys can see the whole thing. Okay, so her. She's adorable. Look at her. And it just says Child Gerudo. So this is like one of the races in the game or in the thing. But I feel like, well, I mean, I guess. Okay, so there's Tulane. Tulane's in here. So how come Baby Sidon is not in here? That would have been adorable. But this is him once he did he change colors? Oh, I think this was just like a preliminary because I'm like he is not this color. He is red. So I was confused there for a second. This is like I guess the preliminary like cuz it's like the art book like the developer's book. So he did end up is he gray? No, I think he's red. I'm not crazy. He's not gray. He's red. Um I think this was just like probably prior. But so I was flipping through here and I was looking at like the different areas and um things like that. I don't know why this is there. I have these post-it note things everywhere and not helpful. But I was looking at like the different clothes, like that's Zelda's clothes and oh my god. Oh, their version of the smile is so much cuter. Look at him. So that's baby Sidon. Oh, and their tail is much longer. It does reach the floor. So when I redesign that, I'm gonna have to redraw it. You've been called things don't even start with a J. Me too. Me too. And my name is so simple, but I don't know. I guess it just happens. But look at him. Look at that face. Oh my gosh. So now I have a better reference because his little tail fin does reach the floor. Um, so I'm gonna have to when I redraw him in my style. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. That was more than a stop by. You were here the whole stream. uh, I'm gonna have to. Where's that thing I took out of here? I'm gonna put this right here, so when I reference mine, because I kind of like the smile, and mm, that smile is cute because he does have sharp teeth. So mine, I drew him kind of with regular teeth. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to like try to practice that, but I am gonna keep this one. But adorable. I'm so glad he's in here. Now I'm happy, even happier that Leslie says she'll take over. Yeah, you guys know I just ramble on, but I'm trying to get this art stuff together and because I really want to do Leslie, I was telling Jamie I want to do like go to like cons and artist alleys and things like that. So but I don't have anything to sell there. So I'm trying to like, get myself together and my things together and this will be cool. Look at the fairy spring. I know probably none of you play this game, so it's like probably not making any sense. But um anyway, I was going through here, I was looking at the characters and the little house designs and backgrounds, and then I'm also gonna play a little bit when I get off of stream too, just to kind of walk around and get kind of some inspiration for some stickers and things like that. But for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which are the two newest, I want to do focus on that game first, as far as like the fan art and the stickers and whatever else I decide to make. Um, I want to focus on those, and then I'm gonna go work my way backwards to the older games. So, but like this is where Sidon is from. He's from the Zora's domain, and maybe I'm gonna do the sticker, but maybe I'll do him like in one of the settings for like a print or something, or maybe swimming, or I don't know. But I like to flip through here for inspiration because um, like for example, the girl with the glasses that I drew, this is where she's kind of from. And I say kind of because I'm not sure if she was born in Hateno or if she was born somewhere else because she's younger. So I don't have the guidebook for the new game or the art book because I don't even think the art book is out yet. But the guidebook comes out on the 19th, so I might snag that. But I wish they had an art book for it because the guidebook just kind of tells you how to play the game and where to find stuff. And it doesn't have like a lot of things like this where it's showing you how they drew the backgrounds and the characters and all that stuff. The guidebook is just what it is. It's the guidebook. So I am going to get it because I'm a Zelda fanatic and it doesn't make any sense. I will spend my entire life savings on Zelda. But like this will be a cute sticker. The little his little tablet that he carries around with him, and maybe I can draw him getting angry at it because it's not working or something. I don't know. So many ideas, and I feel like it's like so many ideas, so little time because I'm trying to force myself to get ready for these cons that I want to go to. And if I don't make it to them next year, I definitely want to be, the following year, 2025. So, and I just flipped through here for like inspiration, and they have like all the weapons and everything in here too that you can collect. But like, imagine drawing these little things and making them into stickers. That would be cute. I don't know, but and plus I like stickers, so I can see myself just sticking them all over my sketchbook and everything. Cass would be fun to draw. He was this bird that the Lego games are fun. My favorite one was Lego Indiana Jones. That was my favorite Lego game. I didn't play the Lego movie Lego game, but I wanted to, but I never got around to it. But I want to maybe I'll do Cass too. He went around he went around the place and he was like playing like different songs and on his little whatever this thing is, his little instrument. And some of them like told you like secret locations of stuff in the game. If you paid attention enough and you know enough about Zelda, uh he would tell you in song where certain things were at that you could find little secrets and stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna focus on some Zelda fan art. Star Wars Universe. Yeah, I heard that one was really good. I didn't play that one either. Um, I wonder, is that one on the Switch? Maybe I should look into getting that. After I'm done playing Zelda, and I also got Street Fighter for my birthday, so I need to play those. So, Joshua, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Pura and Robbie are her parents or her grandparents. I don't know if it might be Paya's daughter actually. Um, I think it tells me in the game who her parent is because she's Impa's granddaughter. So I want to say maybe the girl I'm drawing, I think that's her child. I don't think it's Pura's child because she's actually like really old, but she did an experiment on herself. So she ended up looking like this in the first game, but then in the second game, I think she kind of tried to reverse it or something, but she looks a little older. Cause she's actually her older sister. So yeah, believe it or not. Um, but she did an experiment and made herself look like that. But I can't remember if who darted the girl I'm drawing now. And it's not going to tell me in here because I don't think she was born yet. So, but just inspiration all the way around. And I was like, I got these art books and I'm going to, much as I love this game, I don't see why not. Do some fan art, stick a bunch of stickers all over my sketchbook like I'm crazy. And if it's good enough, put some in my shop. Maybe I'll even do a Ganon. He's the bad guy. But like it has different designs of Zelda and her final images, and look at him with the dog. How cute. So, hey, View. I am just talking about my plans here before I get off. So like this is the guidebook for the exact same game I was just showing you about. So the guidebook, it just tells you like the location of stuff, and there is no real, well, I don't want to say no real artwork because artwork in it, but there isn't any like like that's it. That's it. This is the section in this book for the concept art. So it's like I want the guidebook for the new game, but I really want the art book, but I don't see any. There is no yeah, as long as it's, as long as you're not copying. So like, let's say I took this image and I copied it, made it into a sticker. I can't sell it because it's not my artwork. I didn't draw it. I just copied it. So whereas the ones I did in my sketchbook today, I can sell those because those are my images. I drew them. You know what I mean? I came up with the idea to draw them the way they are so I can sell them. Um, you know what I mean? That's like you can sell fan art at cons, but you can't sell like if you directly steal an image out of a book and copy it, you can't sell it. At least you're not supposed to. Some people do it, believe it or not. But like some people can literally copy an image and sell it, which is crazy. Number one, you see what happened when I tried to imitate. Poor tooling didn't turn out, but you know what I mean. Like if I come up with the thing myself, then I can sell it. Yeah, but I want them to come up with an art book for the new game. And I know the game just came out, so I don't think the art book is gonna come out as fast as the guidebook did. So I don't have any images of the newer characters in a book yet. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna draw the ones I really like, but then I'm gonna work my way backwards because I do have the art book for the older games, which is this big red one that I keep referring to, and I can just come in here and like get an idea of what the character looks like, and then from there, which is why you see like all these random flags like tagged everywhere, because I can get like an idea of what the character looks like, and then I can draw it in my style and my own background and however whatever. Usually I'll just come and steal whatever pose they're in or something like that and try to recreate it and see if I could, recreate it. And if not, just like what I was when I was doing with Sida, and I was trying to draw him, and I was like, you know what, screw this, I'm gonna draw him in my style, and I like that better. So um this is from Twilight Princess, I think. So I am gonna do some of these characters, because like these I'll never be able to draw like this. This is not my style. I can't do realistic or semi-realistic. Like no. So I would take this and I would draw it in my style, or I would draw him probably standing different because he looks a tad bit stiff. Like me, I'd probably throw him on top of whatever this thing is, and just take it and put my own spin on it. And whatever stickers come out good enough, then I'll put those in my shop. But for now, it's just me practicing and having fun. And if I come up with an awesome idea along the way, then hey. But if not, I mean, it's Zelda, and Zelda is my thing, and I will draw it and play it all day if you let me. And so, and Tingle's another one that I want to draw. He's like some guy dressed in a fairy outfit who thinks he's a fairy, and he's adamant that he's a fairy, but he's really not a fairy. He's just a guy in a fairy outfit. so, so the Zoras, which is where Sidon is from, they go way back. Like that tribe goes way, way, way back, and I think it goes back even further than Ocarina of Time because they were in some other game too. But like these would be cool to do something kind of like this, and it looks like I want to say these are like almost like watercolor themed as far as like the color palette goes. Or maybe like, yeah, it looks like watercolor. So I would like do like a little scene or whatever and then use watercolor just to make it look like these. That would be cool. I don't know. We'll see. For now, just having some fun with it, doing different things. This is really cool. And I flip through this book every day just to see like, okay, which character do I want to draw today? And then I'll pull that character up. If it's not enough images of them in here, I'll pull them up on my tablet and then try to just look at a bunch of different ones to see how that character moves and their um like their movement, like how he's doing different things in here. So we'll pull up something like this. Oh, you can't see the bottom ones. I'll pull up something like this where you can see him doing multiple things, and then I'll just come up with my own, like, okay, this is how his hands would look if he was doing this, so on and so forth. So um that's pretty much what I have planned. And then where is my sketchbook that I keep putting places and misplacing? Okay. Oh, it's right here. I'm like, what happened just that fast? And then also once I complete this sketchbook, I'm gonna be happy because this one took me a while. I don't think I put the start date, but I know it took me a while because I was like drawing off and on. Yeah, I didn't put the start date. I was drawing like off and on, so it took me a while. And hey, what are you doing? And yeah, so I'm just gonna. I almost should take a picture of it first before, because what I do, I'll take a picture of it so I don't have to redraw it, and then I'll enter that picture into my tablet, and I redraw it there. And while I'm at it, I might as well do Tulane too. And I'm just gonna do both for Tulane because I'm gonna fix that other one somehow because he's weird looking. Um, and then let me just get the one. So I will do. This is what I'll do. I'll take a picture of my sketchbook spread, and then I will put it on my tablet just so I don't have to redraw over again the actual sketches. So. And then now also if I like manage to screw this one up somehow, um, I have a picture of it. And then also, I'm going to keep this sketch the same, but the other one, his tail needs to reach the ground. View, how are you today? I seen you pop in here. Did you draw this morning? Are you supposed to be taking 10 minutes every day drawing now? Did you get some drawing in? My dog is like tearing this poor hippo thing apart. Hey, I'm not cleaning up cotton today, ma'am. No, ma'am. You all see her. I told her I wasn't cleaning up cotton, so she goes to the squeak toy. Yeah, she thinks she's thick. She's like, well, you said you wasn't cleaning up cotton, so I'll just play with the louder toy. I mean, they both squeak, but I think she ripped the squeaker out of the one that she's currently playing with. The hippo, it had a squeak. I don't know if it's still in there because she basically mutilated that thing. So I'm not sure if the squeaker is still inside of it or not. Knowing her, it's probably not. Um, she likes the squeak toys, but she also likes the cotton ones because she likes to rip the cotton and rip off the legs and the limbs and play with the cotton, throw it up in the air and watch it fall. She's a strange one. And I don't know what it is about this one, but this one's really cute. So I think that is gonna be it for me today. Yeah, you don't buy stuffy toys. Does the dog like the stuffy toys? I mean, I wish I couldn't. I wish I wouldn't, but she likes them. So I'm like, okay, you get them. I usually buy her one like once a month or once every 2 months. Once she tears it apart, that's it. Oh, they like the crinkly ones. See, those are the only ones she doesn't like. She doesn't like the crinkly ones. She has one and she ripped the neck off of it, which was the crinkly part, and she plays with the bottom half. She doesn't play with the other part. So I don't think she likes the crinkly part. She just wants the pure cotton to tear apart. So I have 3 stained glass that I need to figure out what to do with. And then this spread will be done. This spread is pretty much done. This was like my character design homework. There's a video on, um, I didn't do a video of me doing the homework, but there's a video of me giving out the homework. So my homework's done. So my next video is coming. This one, I'm gonna probably try to rework Sidon. Uh, Maybe I'll even change his color. Maybe I'll make him gray like he was originally supposed to be. We'll see how that looks. But I mean, this one's kind of almost reaching the ground, so that's probably not too bad. I don't know. We'll see. And I think his arm probably needs to be out a little bit more. I'll fix it on the tablet. It's a little easier to fix things on my tablet, I'm noticing. But I don't want to get into the habit of only drawing on my tablet because I don't want to lose any like dexterity skills or anything like that I have from traditional drawing. So I usually typically draw my images first and then throw them on my tablet. And so I have another image. I have a little basket thing in front of me that has these things that I need to color in. And so I want to color this guy next. So I'll probably either do this on my own time or I'll do it next Sunday. Because I need to color this one. There was another one too, but I don't know what it is. Oh, the hot chocolate stand. We have to do the hot chocolate stand as well. So we'll pick one of these to do on Sunday. You guys will probably want the hot chocolate stand. That one's really small, so I might base this one in watercolor first and then go over it in gouache. Because there's a lot of small, and I can test some of these small brushes that I got. So we will do that on Sunday, but that's pretty much it for me. I'm probably going to go play some video games and prepare. Well, I don't have to prepare too much for dinner because everything's already pretty much done. I just need to cut the chicken, but I'll do that later. But thanks for being here, you guys. Like I said, I have a little bit more to go in my sketchbook. Just that little piece right there. And then I'll do a full flip. Even though I'm sure you guys have seen my sketchbook a million times, I'm sure you would want to complete flip through. Yeah, you have to cook tonight. Yeah, I know. I didn't cook yesterday. I didn't have what I needed to cook yesterday, so I wasn't cooking. So I went and got what I needed this morning, and I'll cook tonight. Probably like not too late. Probably like 5 or 6 o'clock. Only because I have to get up in the morning and wash and do other random chores. Hey, can I do my outro first? She's like, no. Okay. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna head out of here. I will see you guys. I might get back on later, maybe depending on how I feel, or I might just. I need to actually do my next regular video, so I'll probably record a video tonight versus streaming, and I'll post it up either tonight or in the morning. And then we'll see what that package is that's coming tomorrow. I don't know what it is, but we'll see when it gets here. And hopefully it's not anything random or accidentally for somebody else. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out with me today.